Boys, we're in the Plaguelands. If you didn't know, we had a tournament of this coming up really soon. I'll put a link to the tournament in the bottom below. In the description, you know, that description thing that's down below the video. You know, you should watch. There's also Neil Otterbread. I'm gonna be a sellout as fuck. I never did this before, but you should fucking subscribe while I'm in this fucking loading screen anyway. What was I gonna say? Right, the tournament, so you should watch that. I'm gonna probably livecast all of the matches as well. So they'll be on this game, but in this game, you're either playing as the Scarlet Crusade, or you are playing as the Undead. It's a 6 versus 6, which can turn into a 6 versus 4 versus 2. But we're not allowing that for the tournament. We're going to keep it pure 6 versus 6. And I'm going to Lights Hope Chapel. I am playing as Alexander's Morgraine, Darion Morgraine, and Fairbanks, which is the only Hero Squad faction on the Scarlet Crusade side. You also have a Hero Squad faction on this other side, which is Brown. Oh, dude, this is gonna be a good game. I feel it. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes.
You done RPing?
Huh?
You done RPing with your new foot?
Don't forget to make foot workers too and use them as footmen since they cost nothing. Don't they cost wood? Oh, I can't really afford to build workers since I'm upgrading. So, in this game, the only way that you can actually build something is spawn upgrades and control points. These control points can be upgraded into spawns. And this spawn upgrade just makes their units 25% stronger, if I'm right. I'm not entirely sure. Also, there's one thing you should always do. Turn off the auto cost on your elites. You have your hero squad, which is like your heroes with abilities. And then you have your elite units, which have a heal command aura. You want to turn off the command, the bloodlust, because you want to have the mana to heal your own units, or your army. If you don't have mana, you can't heal, which means you're gonna get your ass handed to you. This game is all about hero aiming as well, so if you get hero aimed, don't fucking complain about getting hero aimed. It's a part of the game. It's the only way to win. If you're facing an enemy that has a boatload of heroes, you're going to get your ass handed to you. So, there's 3 areas. You've got Stratholme, which is this town over here. You've got the Eastern Plaguelands, which is where I'm fighting in, which is teal, yellow, light blue, and green fighting against each other. Hello? And then you have the Western Plaguelands, which is brown, blue, grey, and pink.
Wait, brown? Why is brown?
The fuck. I mean dark green.
Yeah.
Brown is the other team's hero faction, which is the opposite of me. And he is able to... if he kills me, he gets an undead Alexander as an undead Darion. So I don't want to die. Mainly because if I die and lose all my heroes, it means I'll have to be excommunicated. No, just kidding. If I die, I get a second chance. All factions have a second chance as long as the base that is bound to their second chance is still alive. So for example, if I die here with all my heroes, then this base gets removed and I get a little tent over here in which I get a new group of heroes that are going to be worse than your current group of heroes. The same thing for yellow. If yellow's base dies or teal's base dies, then he loses his shit. Sorry?
If I die, I get my basic hero hand, if I remember.
This map is insanely beautiful made as well. Like, aesthetically, this is one of the better maps. when I have the chance, when it's not as hectic as it is currently, I'll try and look over at Scolomans and the chapel. But they're really pretty. It seems that someone is losing up in the Stratholme because his base just died. Oof, Style will be losing. Wait, what faction is purple? He is the Morgraines.
Yeah.
The Ashbringers. Oof. So you always have to try and surround heroes in this game. That you will find out that if you're playing as purple, you will always be aimed on Darion Mograine, which is a really strong hero because he's your only stun. It's just a AoE war stomp. So if he dies, you don't have any way of stunning and disengaging or engaging upon an enemy hero anymore. This game is a spawn-based game, which means that every so many minutes you will be getting your spawns either here, there. Every like main building has a spawn bound to it. So you've got this one, you've got this one. So you want to have a little control group with all your spawn buildings in, so you can rally point them all to the same area. I'm going up to help yellow. Right, so you've got little control points that you can upgrade. As you can see, there's a little hidden base over here. If Darion is to die, which is very sad, he becomes undead. And he goes, and the player Brown gets him as a hero. If he dies again, he is mine again. And I get him as the Ebon Blade Knights, which is quite a cool thing to have. Oof. Yeah, you're gonna see people rage quitting in this game after they die. So that's the other team's hero faction. He's got a squad of Death Knights with stuns and everything. Just similar to me. And this game can last quite long, but it can be quite short as well. Oof. So that's something that you don't want to happen. There was a storm bolt on my face. I got caught and I die. But yeah, anyway, I'll look over in this area so you can see how pretty this is. This is a very well made. You can obviously see that it's a church. It's a Scarlet Monastery. And then over here, you've got Harvglen. All these little points you see, by the way, are build plots which are able to get towers on. Oof, I see that yellow has been called out, so I'm going to try to get over there. So I'm going to try to help him escape this gnarly situation. I don't think I can, however. No, I'm pretty sure Styles rage quit it. There you go again. There's also one more interesting thing with Alexandros. He has the Fury of the Ashbringer. The Ashbringer grows in power as he destroys more and more undead. So for every unit he kills, I can have a little counter over here. If you write dash kills, you can see how many units he's killed. Every 25 kills, your Ashbringer upgrades. And I think it's 250 kills with just Alexandros. He becomes insanely strong. Which is really nice, obviously. He also has a little incinerate effect on units he kills, so they will explode on death. In this situation, when the people are running away, usually just go for some healing holy lights and kill some few units. Some easy kills picking up. If you can, always try and heal your allied armies. Because if they don't die, or if they don't have an army, they won't want to engage. In this game, there's one little problem though. Every so many minutes, your units spawn every 2 minutes, but it comes with a giant lag spike, spike lag. So you can see that Strathome, our side of Strathome, has definitely lost and will slowly be getting destroyed. Once that happens, we are going to get orange on our face, helping to kill yellow, which means the game will just get a little harder for us. So this game might not be a win, but hey, you can't win them all, right? It's definitely okay to lose a game here and now and then. So this game is currently quite popular because of the tournament that we're hosting, together with Warhaven, Bridges and that's 2 clans, Bridges on the Run and EOS are together hosting a tournament in this map. In which there's prizes as well. If you win the tournament, there's games as prizes. So if you'd like to join, go to the link up in the description, and you know, you might face me, you might win a game. Hey, could be fun, right? I'm gonna go down this way. Sometimes you wanna, if you see like other people's towers and they haven't taken them, just take them. There's 2 towers. There's a tower with feedback, which is with a slow, which is very good against heroes. And then there's a tower with multi-shot. Yeah, it's really up to you which one you want to build. I usually go for the slow one because it also drains mana with feedback, which is really annoying for hero groups and enemies, because they won't have the mana to heal themselves up, which allows for a little bit more gameplay. I'm not playing the best right now, which I'm quite aware of, but sometimes you gotta slack a little. I expect all of my viewers to be 1,000 times better at this game, of course, because I'm just a pleb. I only use 1 control groups, mainly because I don't have more than 1 control group, but that's a minor detail. If you see people that don't have towers, then just tell them that they should be building towers, and usually they will. Towers are very, very essential in this game for helping you defend some locations. Oof. And these fights tend to get really, really messy. But that's kind of the allure to the game for me. I like it. It doesn't have to be a very clean mission. Will Flotsy ever get a full control group? Oh yeah, I will, Solitary. If you tech up, you also get more units per spawn. Not just higher units, or like stronger units. You also spawn more and more over time. I think that at the highest level, I will get Disciples of the Ashbringer, which have a Pulverize as one of their abilities, plus an increased heal. But that's only if I get to keep my hero squad alive, because you need your hero to be able to get those spawns. Because you can't get Disciples of the Ashbringer without having an Ashbringer, right? that makes sense to you. Hey, hello Arthos, how are you doing today, dude? I want to play WIP. See? You should have been online then. Should have been watching my stream, dude. Should have been watching my stream. See, this paladin doesn't have any mana because of him having casting Bloodlust constantly. So just turn off so you have the mana to cast your heals constantly. Because if you can't cast your heals, you're gonna get stuck in a very awkward position. So I'm now wondering where Orange is going to go. I kind of expect him to come barging into Lights Hope Chapel over here. Or to go to the Western Plaguelands. What he could also do is be a nice man and just chill for a little bit until he sees that his side is winning and then decide to help that side out. Which I'm kind of hoping for he does, and just run around with his hero squad. But we'll have to see what he does. Ah, there he is. You see his army has arrived. Which means that the fight here is going to get that much harder. We now have to take care of and get another hero squad. So we're basically fighting a 4 versus 3. So in this game, once a person has lost their fight or their side of the war, or won, they will be able to go over to the other side and help in different areas. So in this case, Orange is going to be helping his allies to kill us. Which, of course, for us isn't the best situation we could have been in. But it's what we're in right now, so we're gonna have to deal with it. Also, don't get your units caught or your heroes caught on terrain, because the terrain is pretty, but everywhere, somewhere in some places, it is a little bit scuffed, as in these trees seem a little bit bigger than they are, their collision size. So sometimes you can get stuck on trees. Like, you can see how far he has to walk around that tree. That was a waste of that stun for me. All elites have some sort of a rejuvenation. So to keep your units alive, you want to be using that constantly. You can hero aim, you can army aim, you can really do whatever you want to do. If you kill a lot of units, you'll get stronger Ashbringer traits, which is like the weapon that I told you about before. Right now, how many kills does he have? 23, so in 2 more kills, he'll get stronger. See, the Ashbringer has grown in power. So what it does, it gives you a little passive stats. So for now, it gives me 25 damage, 15% attack speed, and 10% mirror speed. So it just enhances him a little bit. And the more kills you get on him, the more effects you get. I think the final effect is that your chance to do the explosion on attack gets higher. So you want to have if you want and are able to, you want to try and farm a little bit with Alexandros, because he gets really, really strong. He also has an ultimate that basically is some immolation plus attack speed, avatar. He becomes a one-man wrecking crew. He becomes a complete and total badass. Ooh, I think yellow might be in problem there. Which means my spawn is in trouble. Oof. So Rivendare, which is Orange's main hero, besides Kel'Thuzad, has a AoE Bloodlust. So if he dies, you obviously lose the AoE Bloodlust, which is a major bonus to that entire faction. So, if an enemy comes to your base with all their heroes still alive, you're just gonna have a lot harder of a time because of them having access to all the abilities they want and all the special spells. So this is a pretty good fight for us, obviously, because it's a nice little choke. We've got towers, we can spam abilities. All I care about is now that this guy does not die. Because I also don't want him to die because he has endurance aura. So usually if you're playing on the other side, you don't want to be going in through this choke because it's a really, really bad choke for them. So before I had 25 kills, I'm pretty sure I'm around 40 now in Ashbringer. 39, yeah. So you see in these choke points, you're gonna get a lot of kills on Ashbringer. Let's hope has fallen. Oh, right. Well, we've got a problem. That means my spawns are dead. Problem. No more elites. So orange being here has really twisted this fate. Has really turned this fight around. I mean, it's fine though. Ooh, if you can catch Burn Riven there here. Ooh, that's amazing. Ow, 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 AoE. Uh-oh. We've got spawns in 1 minute, but I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to hold out for 1 more minute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. And the worst thing is, my safe spawn is in this base, which is already being destroyed. So, well, this is the end for Darion and Alexandros, which is obviously kind of sad. But there's nothing we could have done about it. And so, everything dies there. Huh! Wait. I didn't know about this event. So they're gonna be running. Oof. Oh no. Alright, you be the distraction. You be a distraction. Run! Run, young man! Run, my little dwarf! Oh no. Oh no, they're there as well. Oh boy, he's dead. Alright, I'm going this way. Because blue and dark green are there.
Hello.
I also have these heroes now over in this base. Which is kind of nice. Brannigan has made it to safety!
Hello.
Hello, Panda!
Forgot about
I have brought reinforcements from their side. I'm very sorry.
It's okay. A manager thing, this is too deep in depth that we might get a planning.
I wanna reunite with my other hero squad though. See if I can walk him up there. Is there a realistic chance for us to recover and win this game? No, not at all. Brannigan is gonna breach the other boys. So we can't hold this position for quite a while. But that's not really a fun thing to do, to be completely honest. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say GG up late. Hope you enjoyed watching. Again, look at the description if you're interested in joining the tournament of this game. You don't need to be good. You just need to be a player that's willing to play Warcraft. Anyway, that's it for this game. Later.